Nnamdi Kanu's release, critical to restoring peace in the southeast, says Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got here this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that Nnamdi Kanu's release is crucial to restoring peace in the southeast, says Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. Well, former Nigerian ambassador to Spain, Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu, has once again urged the federal government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), as a crucial step towards addressing the worsening insecurity in the southeast region. Speaking via an annual convention at the American Veteran of Igbo Descent (AVID) in the United States, a group made up of the U.S. military personnel of Igbo ancestry, Mrs. Ojukwu highlighted the urgent need for action. She called on the Southeast governors to intensify their cooperation to tackle the rising wave of insecurity, noting that the situation has reached a critical point. The insecurity in Igbo land is an existential threat to our communities, she warned, expressing deep concern over the escalating violence, kidnapping, and forceful overtakers of community farmland by armed headsmen and other hostile elements. According to her, these challenges have devastated the region's agricultural potential, crippled economic activities, and disrupted social life in most Igbo communities. Ms. Ojukwu also pointed out that criminal groups within the regions are exploiting the separatist movement to penetrate crimes, further weakening the capabilities of security forces. As a result, many residents have fled their homes, leaving once thriving villages to resemble ghost towns. She emphasized the vital role of the Southeast governors, urging them to unite in their effort to bring the situation under control. Mrs. Ojukwu stressed that the release of Nnamdi Kanu would significantly improve the security landscape in the region. In her address, the former ambassador also encouraged Igbo diaspora to continue preserving their identity, heritage, and values. She acknowledged their legitimate concern about the security crisis, which is not limited to the southeast but is widespread across Nigeria. Adding his voice to the decision, Senator Iheanacho Baribe, representing Abia North, traced the insecurity in the southeast to Kanu's 2021 arrest and the ongoing detention. He questioned the heavy concentration of police and army checkpoints in the region, noting that despite their presence, armed groups still operate with impunity. Senator Abaribe said that only a genuine commitment from the government and security agencies to address the situation will lead to meaningful progress in reducing insecurity nationwide. This year AVID convention theme Stand Up for Your People focus on the challenges facing the Igbo homeland, with particular emphasis on the security crisis affecting several states in the southeast. Notable speakers included Honorable Ugeshi, former Imo State Government Secretary Business Tycoon Chief Dr. Kingsley Njoku, Eastern Senator Jane Charles Moise, and industrialist John Gregg, and many others. The convention concluded with a panel of discussion on the economic prospects of the eastern region, as Dr. Sile Onya, president of the AVID, announced the association's ongoing efforts to secure a direct flight route from the United States to the southeast. And that is all we have for you guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Nnamdi Kanu's release crucial for restoring peace in the southeast, says Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. Well, you guys had it from me this morning, yes, because this same woman, the widow of the Biafran warlord, Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, she's saying that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is just the key to stopping insecurity in the southeastern region of Nigeria, which is true, which a lot of people have said, which the Nigerian government do not want to obey and listen to. This woman is not saying this. This is not the first time she's also saying it too, because she was at an event in the AVID. They're talking about the southeastern, how to improve the economy, this and that, this and this. And you cannot talk about southeast without talking about Biafra, without talking about Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, of course, she said it. She said it that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is the only key to solving the insecurity problem in the southeast. That even as the Nigerian army packed their whole battalion there, packed their whole ancestors, like packed themselves full southeast. They leave the war of terrorists in the north alone. They come to southeast to come and be doing what? Even in their presence, That insecurity still persists. Even in their present, Fulani herdsmen are still killing people in the southeastern part of the country. Then people are forced to ask this question: is the Nigerian army actually even doing their job? Yes, people are forced to ask that question that wait, oh, is the Nigerian army even doing their job? Because they don't get the point. Hmm. Well, a lot of notable figures attended that event. It was the AVID, the American veteran of Igbo descent. She highlighted the urgent need of action. She also called on the governors of the southeastern ASEAN to put their cooperation to tackle this insecurity problem. And the only key to solving it is releasing Nnamdi Kanu, meaning that she's telling them to continue advocating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, because the insecurity in the Igbo land is a very big threat to the community. She warned, she was warning them, like she was warning them about the major insecurity in the southeast. So expressing her deep concern over the violence, kidnappings, and forceful takeover of communities and farmlands by these Fulani headsmen and other hostile elements. All this insecurity. It has caused agricultural problem. It has caused it has caused people to even migrate away from there. Youths now they just leave their homes because of the insecurity. They can't sleep with two eyes closed in the night, knowing that night may be their last. Even criminal elements that are using the fact that they are using the fact that IPOB like they're using the IPOB as an advantage to cause harm in the southeast, using the name of IPOB to be causing crime. But what do you guys think? Leave your own comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as big on with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.